Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. What a great morning it is. Oh my gosh, is this day 26? So we are in day 26 of our journey of 365. So we got several to go, but we're going to have some fun doing it. And so we're going to start with our breathing today. So if you go ahead, make sure you get your water out and you have your water ready to go as we think about doing this and because we're going to hydrate at some point today. So I want to make sure we're ready. So, all right. So sit comfortably, rock your shoulders. Going to inhale. I just feel like doing it for make sure. And Let's move into our making sure we're hydrated. So let's move into our devotional today. Unity is spiritual work. And so our verse today is make every effort to keep unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. And again, as we talked about yesterday, everything doesn't have to be peaceful all the time, because if we're, I think we talked about love and making correction in love and helping others without judging. But we are saying that because you're doing it in that manner, you can have unity. So we're on a God guard our unity. Make me a peacemaker. You ever had that person in your life that no matter what happens, they bring strife, they bring, the worst of nothing is good, everything is bad. No matter what, they find the conflict in everything. And sometimes it's hard to be a peacemaker with that. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about just in general the things that we do. And Bonhoeffer reminds us that unity requires effort and humility. So I would say the big thing in being a peacemaker is you don't always get to be right. You don't always get to be the person who is in control. And for us, sometimes that's hard. One of the things that, for me, in my household, it seems really funny is, my wife loves to make sure that she has her house the way that she wants her house. And every little trinket, every little piece of art, every piece that sits on a counter or desk has to be in a certain way. And sometimes I feel like, well, I live here too. Well, maybe I want to put one of my trinkets up where I would like it. And there's no need, because sometimes I just feel like whatever I do, if I were to go through the day and walk around and move everything, she would move it right back to where she wants it. And I've kind of decided it doesn't matter, because do I care? I guess I care a little bit because I'm having a conversation, but do I care enough to not let it happen? Absolutely not. It's okay. Our house is beautiful and she does an amazing job and she understands it. So why do I need to butt into that? Just because I want something somewhere. I could do that when I was in college in my dorm room, right? Now it's a matter of doing that the way that she would love for me to do it. And so does that bring peace? It does. But does that require effort to make sure that I do it? Of course it does. A team decided they would address tension within 24 hours instead of letting it linger, kind of like don't go to bed angry, right? But as a result of it, trust grew because unity became a priority, not an afterthought. So we got 24 hours to fix it. What is that in your home? How do you resolve it? Do you not speak to somebody for days? Now, and the less proximity you have with a person, the longer you can take to get it done. There's a great example of a meeting that I saw an example. One of my friends, we were on a board this last weekend, and two of the members, had an emotional reaction to a belief that they had, and it wasn't a huge belief that mattered or could have gone unattended, I guess I would say. It was just a disagreement or a difference in opinion on how to handle a certain thing that we were talking about. And It was how to handle another person or the belief system of another person, and both had a relationship with that person. And what was kind of cool is after that, what do you call it? After that transaction, or after that, and whatever it is, where they went back and forth with each other. About 10 minutes later, one of the members said, I'm sorry. I did, yes, it's emotional for me, and I might have spoke out, but I just want to tell you I'm sorry. So within 30 minutes, that was taken care of. The other person said, I'm sorry too. Boom, it was over. It was during a break time. And then one of the other folks that was there said, man, that's growth for both of you. I haven't seen that in you guys. What a unity moment that was. And just as I'm doing this today, reflecting on how special that was, because our board gets to be one that not only is peace, but is grounded in unity. So unity doesn't happen accidentally. Invitation today is, what effort can you make towards unity today? Is there a place where you've had to think about where you have a little bit of tension? Not necessarily does it erode a friend over time, it erodes a friendship. But in the moment, can you take care of it right now? So make one move towards peace today. Clarity, a misunderstanding, apologize quickly, or assume the best before reacting. If you can do that today, then we're in good shape. The prayer for today is, Father, make me quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Teach me to protect my unity with humility. Amen. And the blessing for today is, peace may prevail among you. Peace may prevail among you. That's the blessing. Peace may prevail among you. All right, let's move to our gratitude. Let's move into gratitude. All right, we are on day 26. Again, on these, I read it, and then I'm going to read it, and then you think of your gratitude, you type your gratitude, you write some things down, or you just say yours if you already have something written out, why I say mine. But either way, we're talking about gratitude. So my gratitude for life. Thank you, God, that I woke up today. Thank you. I am grateful for life and for the body that continues to function with strength and purpose. Thank you for my heart breathing, my lungs breathing, my heart beating, and my lungs breathing. My brain processing right now needs to hurry up and process a little bit faster, right? But my nervous system regulating in my cells renewing. I did the breathing and I did the water so that my cells could renew. Thank you for helping me stay consistent with health choices. Thank you for guiding me to respect my limits, manage my energy, and make decisions that support long-term vitality and clarity. Thank you for my relationships. I'm thankful for my family, my wife, my children, my parents, and the foundation of love and responsibility they provide. Thank you for shared growth and the opportunity to lead with patience and care. Thank you for helping me show up intentionally in my relationships. Thank you for guiding me to listen attentively, communicate clearly, and remain present with the people. Thank you. Thank you for placing me in my life. I am grateful for every relationship and a value that it adds. Thank you for the provision that you give me. Thank you for provision in my life. Thank you for the food, the nourishment, the great meal that Renee cooked yesterday. Thank you that I was able to enjoy it and that we're not eating stuff like in the Matrix where it's the same old thing every single day. I thank you for the home that brings me peace, transportation that allows freedom, and safety that provides rest. Thank you for consistency in meeting my needs and the stability that it creates. Thank you for guiding me to appreciate provision and reflection in your care. Thank you. Thank you for guiding me to appreciate provision and reflect in your care. In my finance, I am grateful for financial provision, the opportunity. Thank you for income, resources, and the ability to manage my finances responsibly. Thank you for helping me stay disciplined, patient with my money. I thank you for guiding my financial decisions so they align with the wisdom, stewardship, and long term response. I thank you for the internet that brings me the ability to check on my finances every single day as I make sure that I do that. Thank you for purpose and impact. I thank you for that. I get to live with purpose today. Thank you for that. My life experiences insight and obedience allow me and others to become who you created them to be. That you help me to help others to be able to do that. Thank you for guiding me to recognize opportunities to serve enough to lead. I am grateful that my life continues to create meaningful impact beyond what I immediately see. Thank you for this day and the responsibility that comes with it. All right, let's jump back into some more breathing. All right. We finalize like we did earlier. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yeah. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Rod and your staff, they comfort me. Again, this is Psalms 23. I think I said the Lord's Prayer, which isn't what it is. This is a passage that David wrote. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. They prepare us a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. They anoint my hand with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I'm shepherd, I'm covered, and I don't lack for anything. One more time. I'm shepherd, I'm covered, and I don't lack. Let's drink some water here on that one. I'm shepherd, I'm covered, and I don't lack for anything. All right. Water, water, water. So good, so good, so good. All right, now let's jump into some affirmations for today. I love doing these affirmations. I hope they're as helpful to you as they are to me, and that you're able to say them every day. Sometimes I'm finding myself already hearing them during the day and saying them again. I don't know if that's happening to you. But I am becoming the person my life requires. I am becoming the person I'm becoming the person my future requires, not my life. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I am connected to God, to myself, and to others. I am connected to God, myself, and to others. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and with intention. I wake up on purpose and live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I speak life into myself and to others. I speak life to myself and to others. I speak life to myself and to others. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I live in abundance because there is no lack, because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I don't know why I didn't put this on the screen for you guys today, but I will do it now so that it's there for the rest of it. I just realized I didn't do that, so I apologize. I live in abundance because there is no lack, because God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill his purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill his purpose in me and through me. All right, let's begin our word for today. Our word for today is responsiveness. Responsiveness. I'm going to just make this a little bit larger as I go through it. It's taking up a couple pages in this one, but that's okay. We'll scroll through because I want to make sure you see it. Responsive. Responsive meaning responsiveness is acting promptly when wisdom nudges you. So wisdom nudges you, a thought comes into your mind, and you're responsive, acting promptly. And I guess quick responses is the quick you react, but responsiveness is being responsive to that wisdom that nudges you. And I love the word in here that is wisdom nudges. We don't need to be responsive to just anything, in my mind. It's just responsive to that witness. So there have been moments, maybe for you, where you felt a clear nudge to respond, reach out, or act. And of course, all of the words of the day that I use are ones that will help us in relationship. But there have been, like I said, where you feel clear as a nudge to respond, to reach out, and to lead instead. But responsiveness is like a muscle, builds momentum. When you move while clarity is present, alignment stays intact. Once we delay, we often weaken convention. You've heard that person say, "Oh, I wish I would have done this," or "I wish I would have done that. Why didn't I think of that? I'm not good at responsive." People have told me that all the time. But you are if you develop it. So responsive builds momentum when you move while clarity is present. That first thing you think, that thing where you say, "Oh, that person was able to do this because he built that often." And so today, think of a time when you were meaning to respond to, or you've been meaning to already deal with it, but you haven't. The responsiveness hasn't been there. But that person that you were going to call, that connection that you were going to make, that you didn't do it. So it's more than just a word of being responsiveness is just, "Oh, I'm just taking care of stuff." It is actually being intentional about what you're being responsive about. So think about the connection that you're going to make today, because I'm asking you every day to make a connection with either a past connection, a connection that you want to foster right now, or a connection that you want to have sometime in the future, right? And so who have you been meaning to respond to? If that person that's in the future you've been meaning to respond to, do it today. Today, choose that conversation to be fully present. You're going to be fully present in it. You're going to put your phone down. Your eyes are going to be up. If you get to have that, maybe today the responsiveness is just making the appointment, setting up that virtual coffee. I am so big on virtual coffees because I think you should be doing 3, 4, 5 a week, where you're building your network, but you're not having to go out of your way to be able, you can do it within your day. You can find 15 minutes in a day in a break or something like that to make sure you connect with somebody. And you might have to take that time today to make that appointment to be able to do it. But make sure that you do that today. Promise yourself today, let me hit the boom here. Promise yourself today that you're going to respond instead of postponing. Promise yourself today. Now, you can make a promise, whatever promise that you want to make. I'm not, privy to your promise. All I'm saying is this is a suggestion if you want to. Whatever your promise you need to do, make it, write it down, and do it before you go to bed. Today, I'm going to respond instead of postponing, because there's a couple people that I've been meeting to schedule something with. And so I'm going to do that today. Again, the word is responsiveness. All right, we're getting ready to play the song for today. It's the same song every single day, all 365 days, but it just brings me joy because I'm becoming the person God made me to be. So if you have time to listen to it, I'd love for you to listen to it. If not, you have a wonderful, awesome, incredible day. Don't forget, you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. Let him love on you today if you can. Don't forget, you are also born for greatness. You are the answer to somebody else's prayer. So just be attentive to knowing that you are the answer to somebody else's prayer. You may not see it, you may see it. You may just walk by, smile at somebody, and they were praying for joy in their life, and you became that joy. So just be attentive to how you walk through life today. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Day 26. It has been spectacular, and we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah. Dr.B in the building. We becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a set up to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise. And the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
All right, y'all have an amazing, awesome, just incredible day today. We will see you tomorrow morning.